Firefighters are battling what's called the Old Fire. It started around 3:30 this afternoon in the area of Old Soda Springs Road. We have team coverage of the wildfire tonight with evacuation orders remaining in effect at this hour. Ground Force Dan Thorn live for us in Napa County with the very latest. Dan.
Well, Ken and Pam, we've just learned within the last hour that this fire has grown to 570 acres. There has been some discrepancies in terms of reporting. Earlier, we were saying 200 acres. Then we said it had grown to 376 acres. Then we were back to 200 acres, and now we're at 570 acres. How did we get to that point? Well, the PIO here on scene is telling us tonight that there has been an issue between what the ground crews were saying and what the air crews were saying, but we are now at the official approximate number of 570 acres that have burned here, and we are still at 5% containment, which has been that way for the past several hours. Right now, we are reporting from Soda Canyon Road. This has essentially been the command center for crews out here throughout the day. Much of this fire activity, though, had been happening or has been happening just below Atlas Peak, and those are burn scar areas. There was a fire there in 2017, the Atlas fire, and in 2020, the Glass fire. There were 15 structures that were destroyed between those two fires at that time. As we mentioned, evacuation orders have affected this area. Also along Old Soda Springs Road, so from 1110 Old Soda Springs Road, Soda Canyon Road, 1110 Soda Canyon Road and up. There will be hard closures tonight. They will not be opening tonight, so people have been stationed at a nearby shelter that has been set up with the help of the Red Cross. As for the firefight, we know that crews have been fighting it here on the ground. The air assault that had been happening earlier seems to have stopped as the sun has gone down. We saw helicopters out here dumping water. We also saw air tankers also dropping fire retardant on the scene. A CAL FIRE spokesman says, thankfully, the winds have began cooperating throughout the day and into the night, making things a little bit in this firefight easier. There is also no other fires that have been burning in the area. Also across the San Francisco Bay Area for that matter. So the resources have been able to primarily focus on fighting this fire, but a spokesman tells us that it's always important for people to be prepared because fire season appears to be year-round here in the Bay Area.
Be prepared for evacuations. Always park your vehicles facing out. Whether or not we're under mandatory red flag warnings or wind advisories or not, the messaging is the same. Let's always be ready.
Smoke from this fire had been visible for several hours throughout the day today, and as far as Solano County, places like Fairfield and Vallejo, our viewers there sending us pictures of the smoke that they had been seeing from their neighborhoods and also along the freeways and the highways. Because of that smoke that's going to be pushing through the Bay Area, the Bay Area Air Quality District has issued an air quality advisory, and that will be running through tomorrow. Fire crews have been telling us that they have been preparing for these fires to break out, especially with the low amount of rainfall that we saw this winter. Again, fire season appears to be year-round here in the Bay Area, but crews are telling us that they're hoping to make progress on this fire as they work throughout the night. So far, the good news is that there hasn't been any reports of any damage to any structures and also no injuries. Ken and Pam?
So what's going on behind you? It looks like there's a checkpoint on the road. Have you seen any indications of evacuees coming out of that area? And what are they telling people who are trying to get into that area? And tell us where you are exactly.
Yeah. Right, so I am at Soda Springs Road. I'm at 1120, excuse me, I keep confusing the roads. I apologize for that. I am at 1120 Soda Canyon Road. Right now from this point up, down to what it would be the lower part of Atlas Peak. This is a hard closure. People are being told to stay out of this area. They're being turned around. There's actually a roadblock that's probably about a half mile south of where I'm standing right now, but But behind me here, as you can see some of the lighting that's set up there, these are just fire crews that are hanging out in this area. This is where the PIO has been set up, kind of giving people or updating the media and giving us information as to what's been going on. There's also been deputies that have been moving through this area, of course, making sure that there aren't any issues or that people do not try to get into this area. People have been told to go to the nearby shelter, as we mentioned, has been set up with the help of the Red Cross, and that's where they're going to have to stay. There's also been an area where people that have animals, livestock, and whatnot will be moved to another location in order for those to be safe as well. So if you live in this area, any residents that are looking to come here, just not tonight. It's not going to happen right now as crews are still just working out here.
Dan Thorn reporting live tonight from Napa. Thank you for that update. Again, 578 acres burned tonight.
Yeah, and it is confusing, Dan. All those roads loop around each other, and one road kind of stops and starts, and especially at night.
Yeah.
And if you don't know that area very well, you can get lost pretty easy. Dan, thank you for that live report. We'll check in later.